Hey everybody, welcome to this Photoshop tutorial brought to you by tutvid.com. I want to talk about the fade feature in Photoshop today and an even better way to use it than maybe you're using it right now. So let's get started. But before we do, I got to talk about our sponsor. That's graphicstock.com. Graphicstock.com is a subscription-based stock media site. They've got vectors, illustrations, photos, you name it. Punch in the search, punch whatever term into the search field and get whatever you want. And April is Graphicstock's Creative Rewards Month. So you get 6 months of Graphicstock subscription for just $39. You got to go check it out. What if you need a laptop and coffee or tea picture? They've got it right there. Boom, you can download it. So let's talk about this fade feature in Photoshop. So typically, if I apply an adjustment to this image, like image adjustments, I don't know, let's go selective color, and we'll go to the blacks channel, and we're going to reduce the blacks in the image to give it sort of this washed out, crazy faded effect, and we'll hit OK. And then we realize, ooh, you know what? That's actually pretty severe. I don't quite want it that bad, but I still want somewhat of a fade. I can always go to edit right after I apply most of the adjustments and filters that we have in Photoshop and just choose fade selective color and then just tone back the opacity, and boom, I get a little bit of a fade, but maybe not too much of it. I can also, by the way, choose a blend mode here if I want to intensify things depending on the adjustment or whatever it is that I'm doing. Hit OK, boom, and we have our finished effect. All right, there's a better way to do this though. When it comes to virtually every single adjustment, the way you're going to want to do this is just use an adjustment layer. You have your adjustments panel over here, which you can go window adjustments to bring that up. You have all your different adjustment layers, or you can hit this little circular icon and it's moving off screen, but you're going to have an entire list of all the different adjustment layers you can use. That way, if we do something like selective color, which is all the way down at the bottom off screen, we do the same exact thing, right? We drop blacks, fade it. We always have it here in our layers panel, so we can, set a blend mode if we want. We can reduce the opacity. And oh, by the way, when we save the file and come back a week, a month, a year later, we can always increase the opacity and change the blend mode to whatever we want. Just like that, boom, and we get the same exact effect. Now, when it comes to filters, the way you want to work with this is not filter, distorts, I don't know, let's do zigzag for crying out loud, who cares? We'll go zigzag, give it something crazy, hit OK, boom, we've got zigzag, we go whoops, let's fade the zigzag. Maybe we want to do something like multiply and then just reduce the opacity to right around 50%, hit OK, and we have our finished effect. Well, again, that's pretty destructive because the effect is set in. If we right-click on our layer, though, and we choose Convert to Smart Object, and then we go Filter, Zigzag, I can just apply it right off the bat. What's going to happen is we're going to apply this as a smart filter. Hit OK, boom, it's a smart filter. What does that mean? Well, I can hit this little drop-down menu, I can double-click on Zigzag, number one, and I can type and dial in exactly what I want from this effect. Or, if I want to change the opacity or blend mode, I hit the little sliders icon, and this comes up. I can choose a different blend mode, something like multiply. I can set the opacity to maybe about 50%, and boom, we have the same effect. But we can turn it off, we can turn it on, we can do whatever we want with it. It's so non-destructive. So in terms of the edit fade effect, I really think you should use smart objects with your filters and use adjustment layers when you want to apply adjustments to your images. It's the non-destructive way to go, and you can go back and basically do what fade does as many times as you want and as far into the future as you would like. So, for the fade feature in Photoshop and maybe a better way of using the fade feature in Photoshop, that's it. Get it? Got it? Good. Nathaniel Dodson, tutvid.com. I'll catch you in the next one.